So, you're thinking about running a business in 2026? Well, get ready, because you're basically building on shifting ground. Today, we're going to lay out the playbook you'll need to navigate all of it.
And, this quote really nails it. The old rulebook is pretty much being thrown out the window, right? We've got artificial intelligence, totally new ways people are shopping, and a whole new set of global risks to worry about. So if you want to stay ahead, you've got to understand what's happening right now.
Okay, but before we get into all the cool stuff like AI and finding customers on TikTok, you have to get the basics right. I mean, you've got to nail the fundamentals. So we're starting with the absolute non-negotiable first step, laying a rock-solid legal foundation. All right, when you're talking legal stuff, the order you do things in really matters. Experts over at Paychex say it's all about a top-down approach, federal first, then state, then local. And why is this so critical in 2026? Well, think about it. Business is more digital, it's more borderless than ever. Getting this sequence right from the get-go saves you from a world of headaches and costly backtracking later on. It's about building a foundation that can actually grow with you.
So, one of the first big decisions you're going to make is about your business structure, and it's a huge one. You can think of a DBA as just a nickname for your business. That's it. It offers zero liability protection. An LLC, though, that's a whole different ballgame. It creates a completely separate legal entity. And that distinction, it's everything. It's like a firewall protecting your personal stuff, your house, your car, if the business ever gets sued. Plus, it gives you a ton of tax flexibility. Seriously, getting this wrong can follow you for the entire life of your business.
Okay, legal stuff is sorted. Now we can get to the really fun part. Let's dive into the massive trends that are completely changing how you're going to build your business and actually find your customers in 2026.
So it's pretty much official. Social media is the new mall. Get this, a really fascinating study from Akeneo found that 43% of Gen Z, that's almost half, start their shopping searches on TikTok. We're not talking about Google or Amazon. For a whole generation, TikTok is now the #1 place for product discovery. Just let that sink in for a second. It's a huge shift.
All right, now here's something that's kind of flying under the radar, but is going to be a massive deal, the digital product passport. It's being driven by new EU regulations that kick in starting in 2026. And what is it? Well, it's basically a digital birth certificate for every single product, tracking its entire life story.
So why should you care about this? Well, these DPPs, they take transparency and turn it into a killer feature. Yeah, sure, it's another compliance thing you'll have to deal with, but look at the flip side. It's a huge storytelling opportunity. Just imagine a customer scanning a QR code with their phone and boom, they see the product's entire journey, where the materials came from, its carbon footprint, who actually made it, and even how to recycle it. In a world where everyone's craving authenticity, that is how you build real trust.
But hey, don't go thinking physical stores are dead. Not by a long shot. The data is crystal clear. Customers are living in this hybrid world now. A whopping 75% of shoppers will buy something in-store after doing their research online. And get this, 65% do the exact opposite. They check it out in-store and then buy it online. So the real win for brands in 2026? It's creating a super smooth, compelling experience that connects those two worlds. You've got to be great at both.
All right, your store is officially open for business. So let's talk about the AI revolution, because it's completely changing the game when it comes to winning and keeping your customers. And listen, this isn't some far-off science fiction thing anymore. This is happening right here, right now. You know those super frustrating, script-based chatbots we all used to hate? Yeah, we're officially past that. Thank goodness. The new era is all about these incredibly sophisticated autonomous AI agents. And they don't just spit back pre-written answers. They actively solve problems for you.
And the impact is absolutely staggering. According to Zendesk, these new AI agents are so good that they can now, on their own, resolve over 80% of all customer service issues. That's without a human ever getting involved. Just think about the sheer efficiency gain from that. It's wild.
And of course, the market is already starting to specialize. If you're a huge enterprise, a platform like Zendesk has agents that are pre-trained on literally billions of real-world interactions, so they're ready for anything. But what if you're running a direct-to-consumer brand on Shopify? Well, then a tool like Engage is built just for you, designed to handle the whole e-commerce process, from where's my package to actually processing a return. And if you're a small business just starting out, something like Tidio gives you a super user-friendly way to automate your most common questions right out of the gate.
But you know, with all this incredible new tech and potential for success, there's always a flip side, risk. And in 2026, the threats your business is going to face are more sophisticated and, frankly, more accessible than they've ever been. So let's talk about what you need to be ready for.
Here's the big shift you need to understand when it comes to security. Experts at Visa are sounding the alarm. Criminals aren't just trying to steal your credit card number anymore. No, they're targeting your entire digital identity. Why? Because once they have that, everything is vulnerable. Every transaction, every login, every single piece of your data is up for grabs.
I mean, the threat landscape is evolving just as fast as the tech is. Fraudsters are now using AI to create scarily convincing deepfakes and completely fake identities. And the tools to do this stuff, the kind of thing that used to require a real expert, now they're cheap and easy to find on the dark web. Plus, the scams themselves have gotten way smarter, timing their attacks around things like holidays or tax season just to catch people when their guard is down.
Okay, wow. So we've covered a lot. The legal stuff, the modern storefront, AI agents, and all these new threats. So the big question is, how do you put all of this together? How do you build a business that's not just successful, but is also resilient enough to handle what's coming?
You know, success in 2026 isn't going to be about choosing between cool tech and old school tradition. It's about a hybrid approach. You can't just chase after every shiny new AI trend and forget about the fundamentals. The real winning formula is marrying that cutting-edge innovation with the timeless principles of just running a solid business.
And what's maybe the most important fundamental of them all? It's your data. It's as simple as that. Akenio puts it perfectly. Every single trend we've talked about today, whether it's an AI recommendation or one of those digital product passports, it's all built on a foundation of great product data. Think about it. The most advanced tech in the world is completely useless if the information it's running on is garbage.
And all of this, the legal stuff, how you meet your customers, the AI agents, the security, it all leads to this one final provocative question that's really going to define the next era of business. Right now, we're all getting pretty comfortable with AI helping us shop. But are you ready? Is your business ready for the day when autonomous AI agents start making those purchasing decisions for us? Because that's the future you need to start building for right now.